Hello, Commander.
Raise your hands into the sky so that we can send some power to the Scriptan so he can come back from this 2-0 disparage right now and try and overthrow him. We will be going into the Twin Rivers here, which is a much larger map. It's typically a 2v2 style map. It's very large, gives you this really cool early expansion right here, which you can then work into at the bottom right or top left. But another thing to note is also there's not nearly as many creeps as we saw on like that giant lava map, where there's like 3 easy to expose. Okay, sorry. I heard knocking at the door and I thought someone was coming in. But right now, guys, I need your help. I need you to raise your poggers in the chat. We need to get spawning in on the right-hand side. We need this man to come back so we can continue this great series. Spawning in down 2 maps right now. He needs to come back and either win this one or pull something out of his hat to win it. It is the blue player, the Scriptan. Yes. And on the bottom left, currently up 2 matches. He is going to be playing kind of standard from the looks of it. It is Nakamura RTS, also known as the God Emperor of Mankind, also known as the best player currently in the Bannermen beta. So it's going to be difficult to beat the best player because that's why he has the title, but we believe. Ooh, got the dog. That's a dog still up for blue. The advantage is already rolling, boys. I don't have favoritism, you have favoritism. Training camp going up here for blue. Pretty much, yeah, it looks like he's actually going to be doing the same strat, so we're going to kind of keep an eye on here so that all of you guys can get out your pens and paper and learn how to mimic it, so that way the godly status goes down a little bit. He does like to do this, though. We've seen this pretty much every time. He'll go for a very slow expand into his into getting his heroes. So we do see the training camp now, which is significantly further behind than his opponent, but at the same time, he does have I believe, an earlier Lord Karthos. So it's really important to note that, as it does help quite a lot when it comes to that later game. He pretty much preps himself for a very strong late early game, strong early mid game, if that makes sense. So like right when you're about to transition to the mid game, he's very powerful at that point, and that's where a lot of the game comes in. So as you can see, here's a very early Lord Karthos compared to his opponent, who doesn't even have Lord Karthos on the field yet. And with that, he's going to be able to come down here, probably secure himself some more creep. And you can see the Scouting Hound of blue is already well aware of that. But instead of going after his own, what's this mad lad going to do? He's going to go after your creeps, because this basically allows him to take your creeps and then expand into here. Here's, ooh, Jester Boy. Same strat as last time to try and deny that, but actually this time the Hound didn't see where Lord Karthos went, so these deer are going to get basically slaughtered by a man in a giant metal suit. And yeah, there goes the Jester. He's going to be trying to look around for this, for the LK from green, but it's not going to be here, and so this Jester might just try and go after the Footman. Yep, going to go after the Footman. Oh god, that damage is so good. But the LK from green is just going to smack the crap out of this man and leave him be. So he now knows that he did take his own creep camp, and because of this, again, we're still missing the LK from green, or from blue, excuse me, and you can see how detrimental this is to his build. I mean, there is currently, and there's a Footman there, but there's still no LK, so this is a very delayed LK push.
Your ally is under attack.
And he's suffering for it. I mean, this is a level 2. Ooh, chasing down this Jester. I mean, it's not going to be game-ending damage, but I mean, losing a unit this early is always detrimental. Footman frenzy going on, though, that's for sure. Footman chasing Footman, Jester chasing Footman. Lord Karthos is going to smack a fool who thinks he can mess with his creeps.
Yes.
Very low Footman. This is actually kind of important. I'd actually really like to see green just kind of throw away these Footmen. They're taking up space, and this guy's at, what, 1 HP? If Lord Karthos goes in to attack this, he's going to have a really hard time defending it, but he might act... Okay, so he's going to use the creeps to heal, which is a very solid way to get your units full health. But, I mean, from 1 to 16, it gave him about 15 HP. That ain't that much, and especially coming into this engagement, there goes that unit. That gives him a lot of experience. This Lord Karthos from blue didn't really do that much. He kind of walked around a lot, and yeah, that was game. very commanding early Lord Karthos. Very commanding. And boom goes the dynamite. The Lord Karthos from blue, it kind of just walks around in that fight. I don't know if you noticed, but he sort of just like spazzed out a little bit, then tried to walk into the back line, and that was pretty much it. But then once the green LK reached level 3, I mean, that's CC that you just can't stop, and that's the 3-0 for Nakamura.